So it's that time where we actually went and did haunted house reviews, and I'm so excited that we did some, and I'm thrilled for it because it was fun and it's something that we all love to do. So we had another busy week doing that haunt reviews, and I first want to say thank you to all the haunts for allowing us to come and be their guests and review their haunts. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. It was fun. I had a
Yes,
ball,
thank you
had a
guys.
blast. I screamed and did a lot of stuff. And so what we're gonna do is your review is gonna come out after the show. But this segment is us talking about your haunt. Yep. Do you have your notes, Britt? From you still have some of your notes. We'll go off the cuff. I know, Gerard, you have yours. Skitty Cat, you have yours.
Mhm.
All right, cool. Let me go ahead. I'm gonna hop into this, and we're gonna start this.
Yes.
Yes, this looks good. Now, I just want to say
It,
this. I love the people at the Haunted Hotel in San Diego. Don't get it confused for the people in Kentucky. I did not go. We did not go and review the Haunted Hotel in Kentucky. We did not do that one yet. We will do that one at some point. I believe. I believe it'll be later in the year or next year. But we did San Diego one. Kat, you did that one, right?
I
Correct.
did that one.
Okay.
Yep.
I love the people there. I just want to say that I love the people there. Thank you so much for having us out. Greg and his team they work
Thank
tirelessly over
you.
there and they put in so much work and they have multiple attractions there. I don't know if I'm supposed to tell their secret, but yes, they do. They run Dago. And we had a chance to see
Mhm.
some of that. So go ahead. Take it away, Kat.
Oh my God, it was so nice. I had a good time. Um, the very first haunt maze that we went through, you get in front, they started explaining what you can and cannot do. And as
Right.
soon as she's
Rules.
like, no, no camera, no flash, no video, and I was like, stop right there. I'm Kat, and I'm Scaredy Cat from Yep, That's Scary, and I'm here doing a haunt review. And she was like, go right ahead, film as much as you want. And it was
What?
nice because they filmed the entire maze, I believe. I
What?
filmed the entire maze. We got lost.
You got
We got lost.
lost?
We could not figure out how the hell to get out of that goddamn thing, and all we're screaming, going in circle. It was so good. It was good.
So, do we have a 30-minute clip of you just going, all right, where the hell is this? Ah!
Oh yes. Oh yeah. Will has it. You hear me screaming my
Is
brains out.
So how many attractions do they have?
They have three.
They have three, and you
They
went
have
to
three.
all three of them. What
Uh
were
huh.
they? What were they like?
So the first one was 3D.
Mm-hmm. Was
So
that
you
one
had
with
your
the clown?
Nice.
The clown.
yes. So that's
Okay,
the one
cool.
with the clowns that I sent you.
Mm-hmm.
Um, and then the second one, I'm not too sure what the theme was, other than you know what? Actually, it was more themed of like they had Scream in there,
Okay.
Jason.
Oh,
So
wow.
it was a little themed that way. So like different areas with
Of
different
iconic movie
yes,
characters.
yes, that
Nice.
one was super good as well. And then the last one, I'm not too sure. That was the haunted hotel one. But I'm not too sure what the theme was, but they had the elevator, the broken down elevator. I
Oh,
mean,
nice.
they did it up. I mean, I had a great time. Each one of the mazes were amazing. There was nothing I would have changed in each one of them. And I usually
Wow.
have something to say in each one of them, but this one I did not. They were great.
Wow. How long was it?
So the entire thing took about an hour, almost 40, like 45 minutes to an hour to get through because the first one we got lost for like a good amount of time. Like we couldn't figure it out how to get out. Um, so lucky it wasn't slammed or busy. We went on a weeknight. Um,
Mm.
but yeah, it took a good little minute. So I would say about 45 minutes to an hour to go through all three.
Wow. All right, guys. So let's check. Let's. You guys want to check it out? Let's
Yeah,
check
let's take a look.
out. This is not
Ugh.
your review, but this is Haunted Hotel. Let's check it out. That's cool. That's cool.
Nice.
That's awesome. Yeah, that's so awesome. Great. So you guys had a good time there.
We had a great time. We had
Did
a
you
good
lose your
time.
voice? You usually do.
Yes.
What was it,
It
in
was
the
cold.
old hotel?
No,
No.
no, they
So-
have it at.
Yeah, go
Yeah,
ahead.
it's different now. They have it in a parking lot next
wow.
to a parking lot next to the mall. I mean, great
In Mission
advertising.
Valley. And Mission Valley is a
Yes.
huge mall. Everyone, if you're in California, you know where Mission Valley is. You know how to get to Mission Valley. There's a theater there, I believe, like
Mhm.
a theater where you can see plays and all that stuff underground. It's really cool. It's a cool environment. It's a cool place to be at.
Yeah.
And I can't believe they do it there. Now they were at Gaslamp at this building that
building,
you have
right.
to go under, and then you go
Mhm.
and then you come out.
Yeah, that was really
It was
cool too.
crazy. That was there
Yeah.
too.
So, no. I said that was
Oh.
cool when they did it there.
Yeah,
But
that was
now
cool
they
when
have
they
it
did
in
it.
the
Yeah.
parking lot. Yeah, they have it in
Yeah.
a parking lot next
This is
to the
their new
mall.
location. Yeah, this is their
Yep.
new location. Okay, cool. That's awesome. All right. Well, let's move on to Nashville Nightmare. Who did this one? This was
I did.
Gerard.
Yeah.
Oh my God, Gerard. Now let me tell you, Nashville Nightmare is done by 13th Floor. I thoroughly enjoy the people over at 13th Floor and Nashville Nightmare. And they have a new GM, right? That you met, Gerard?
Yeah. I don't remember.
Logan
Yeah.
Sharp, yeah. And
Yeah.
he really was awesome, and just they do a good show there. I love it. I love
Oh
what
yeah.
they do there, and they're consistent with their show. But tell me your
Mhm.
experience.
Well, first, meeting Logan, he was fantastic, very helpful, very insightful. Immediately as soon as he came to the gate, they got him out there. We introduced ourselves, very friendly. He wanted to talk afterwards and hear my opinion and stuff, and I was appreciative. That was nice and inviting. I really love it. I love coming to Nashville Nightmares because it's a breath of fresh air. There's some good parts and bad parts about Southern haunts. Redneckiness. But it's nice coming here where everything is very smooth. As soon as you get in the gate, like online tickets or they break you. You're going in as quick as you can. Get your tickets. It's smooth transitions, and I love that. It's like, oh, thank God. The operations were smooth. You come in through the gate to do your security and all that before you ever enter, and it ran smooth. And it's got what? It was 4 haunts. I got the name. I got the names here. They had the Midnight Mortuary this year, which is the new one for this year. They have Horror High again, which they kind of rethemed a little bit out of Halloween's All Hallow Eve. They have Curse of the Deep, or Curse of the Legends of the Deep. Kind of my favorite. It's that fantasy, dragons and night type of stuff, which I always love. I got a little soft spot for that. And Invector's Research is like a cross between zombies and aliens. Which is it's pretty unique. The zombies are a lot more alienous, as you could say, and it got some. I love the alien props. I always do. But when we first got there, very smooth with transition. We started off at the mortuary, and you go in one haunt. They break you up in 2 lines. You go through one haunt. You get to go through those 2 haunts because you just piggyback off the end immediately into it. And then you get out there and you can take a break. We'll get you a drink. They have a lovely bar there. I got me a drink while I was there. Good bar. Then they also had another. They had what? An escape game there. They had axe throwing. They had a whole nother haunt. I didn't even go to the clown maze haunt. It got so late because there's so much stuff there to do. And as soon as you're done with that, with the quad, then you go to the second haunt, which is 2 more haunted houses, which is Nashville Nightmare. Always great set designs, even up to the ceiling. They even decorate the ceiling. I will tell you this. I didn't get hit by the dog this year.
What?
No, I didn't. They put it on the front porch, and I saw that thing from a mile away this year. So come on, guys.
The dog is the thing that always gets Bryce. Remember we were talking about that cat, scaredy cat on the show? This thing always got him. They did not have him there. They moved him, huh?
Yeah, he was on the front porch. He was too open. I always got hit by that dog, and I didn't. And I will say this was kind of funny. The person who came, I brought someone with me to help me film and stuff. And this is her first haunt she's been to.
Wow.
Great camera person. Let me just say that's the best thing. That's fantastic. Thank you so much. But she's walking, and we're 2 different individuals. When I go through haunt, I like to take I walk slow. If you're behind, I will start a chain line. Yes. No. Because I want to look at everything. And she's just like, and she got in front of me and was just go, boom. I'm like, why are you running? Why are you running?
Was she scared?
Yes. She's a
camera person.
We couldn't film it inside any of the attractions, but I feel like she wasn't like jumping scared, but she was very like tensed up. And I'm like, why are you running? Why are you running? Yelling at her. Just slow down. Let me look at the aliens.
That's cool. That's cool.
But it was a great shot.
You guys check out Nashville Nightmare. Here we go.
Oh, wow. Holy shit. That looks better than Knott's.
They put on a good show there.
They look good. That looks good.
Yeah. All right. That was great. We have Beast House.
Hey, you all. Carpetbagger here, coming to you live from the South. More specific.
What the heck was that?
You can still hear that?
Yeah, we can hear it. Yeah.
Sorry, guys. I literally have videos open. Shout out to Carpetbagger. We love you. All right,
let me tell you about Beast House. So they don't have as much stuff to do as like Nashville Nightmare. Nashville Nightmare almost felt like a theme park atmosphere at times. It did feel like. But Beast House, Beast House. Where the areas are missing the quad, they still got the basic stuff. They got a little food thing, they got a little gift shop there, stuff like that. It's very much a haunt. It's a haunt. But let me tell you something. This was probably one of the most fun haunts I've been to in a while.
Really?
Like I was scared and jumping.
Now this just so everyone know, Beast House is an extreme haunt. Yes. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's the money back haunt.
So they're going to be touching you at Beast House.
Oh.
Yeah, they do touch you, which they do it in unique ways. They got the potholes and all that where they swing and tap and stuff. And that's genius. That's so when somebody comes through here like an idiot and gets tapped, they're not turning around punching the actor. That's taking care of your actors. That's still doing a touch on and all that. And they're so smart with it. It's overwhelming between the flat. They're very much animatronic heavy, but they do it correctly. Like you're right up with those animatronics and the lights blaring. Like you can't hear yourself think at some points. I mean, it's done well. It's not done. I never felt like it was, what's the word for it? Overwhelming in a bad way. It was just like, it didn't feel like something was just, we're going to throw everything against the wall. No, everything was purposeful, I felt like. And then they extended it as well, which I love the extension, which was.
The phone should be on vibrate. Gosh, dang it!
And it was fantastic.
I literally just put in the chat. Everyone, put your phone on vibrate. Go ahead.
Brent's not Brent. Gerard's going over. I told you no drinking.
They really extended it, and I really enjoyed. They put this fog maze in there, that was a fun maze. I swear, I think it took me 20 minutes to get out of there. I could be over exaggerating, but it felt like forever in there. And they done it right. The actors knew how to scare. It was fantastic. I loved it. I could keep talking about it, but we're gonna get more in depth with the reviews.
Let's check out this video of an old video of Beast House. But it's still a goodie, and let's check it out. Here we go. Now, what's so crazy about this haunt is that this haunt is a touch haunt. I went through this, I think, in 2019 as well, or 2020. And let me tell you this, Kat, you wouldn't like this one because this
I
one,
can already tell.
they actually assault you while you go in. You pay to get assaulted. Can I say sensory? Can I say sensory overload?
Mm-hmm.
They have speakers so huge and they're cranked up so loud you can't even hear yourself scream. I don't even know how monsters hear people scream because I'm like, and there's nothing coming out because it's the music is just so loud, and they put the speaker purposely on the track that you're walking on, and they crank it up. Okay, then
you feel it in your chest.
You got these holes that are cut out. And let me watch my screen. They would come through these black slits and they would hit you. Pop, 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 pop. And then, so when I first got hit, I said, hold up. And I was ready to go.
I remember we were together.
And they would we were together.
We didn't know there was a touch hunt either.
We didn't. So we didn't. So we went with. No. So get this. We go to this place, Beast House in Nashville. And we go in and Gerard's mom was like, I'm going to take you guys to a haunted house. You guys got to check it out. We're like, okay, cool. So we go in and we are in it. And I'm like, yeah, come on, show me some scary. I'll put my phone. Yeah, where's the scary at? Where's the scary at? And we look at the characters and there's a few out there. And I'm like, okay, next. We're walking up. We're next to get into this traction and everything's red. When you watch Gerard's, you will see his review. Everything's red, and I mean they pump red through everything. Nothing else but red. Okay, it was very, very, very cleverly done. Okay, and then there's this little sign that's down by your feet when you're about to walk in that says, "Just to let you know, you're gonna get touched."
We did,
and we're like this. What does that say? I said, hold on. I'm like this.
Shut the fuck up. They didn't have you sign nothing.
Hold on. Let me look closely. Let me look closely at the sign.
I'm with you on this, Cat. I wouldn't do it.
Look, it said no, but get this. It said money back. It's a money back haunt. And money back
haunts. What the fuck does that mean? Money back guarantee.
Money back haunts, let me explain to you what money back haunts are. Money back haunts are not, it's not a scheme. It's what's the word I'm trying to say? It's not a scheme. A money back hunt is not what's the word I'm trying to say, y'all? It's not a scheme. It's like a Lord have mercy. I'm trying to get the word out. It's not a scheme.
It's a challenge.
It's okay. Call it a challenge all you want, but it's a ploy. It's a marketing ploy on the owners of the haunt and the ticket buyer to see if you can get through it. And you pay a certain amount of money to go through the most extreme level of it, right? And then if you go through the most extreme level of it, you get your money back. Okay, so it's like a gimmick. There you go, a gimmick. It's a gimmick haunt. And so they do that for marketing purposes and to get the max amount of dollars out of a guest.
Wow.
Mhm. Yeah,
So
you can go for the basic.
we went the lower version of it, and the lower version they literally was like, sign, look down here, warning, and I was like this, what's going on? Let me tell you. I was like, wait a minute. Thank you, Jason. And I was like, hold on. We get hit. They get to touch us. I looked at Gerard's mother. I was like this. She's right there. And I was like, you went and invited me and paid for my ticket to go to a touch hot. You gotta get someone prepared for this, especially a black. I don't want no one touching me. It's COVID. I had a COVID mask on. Get the picture, Gerard. Find the picture of us going to the Z, and we all had masks on. We were taking pictures like,
Shut the fuck up.
and we get touched. I want you to touch me.
People lost hats.
I'm ready to go to a haunted house, y'all. Here we go.
Shut up.
You always can see my eyes like this. I
They
feel
were
like
taking
get out.
they were taking hats off of people and everything. It was funny. It was.
And the
Let me
West
finish.
Coast, you get sued for that shit.
Let me finish the story. So so no waivers. Your ticket is your waiver. So if you buy the ticket, you agreed, right? So we bought the ticket, we agreed. And I didn't even buy the ticket personally. Someone bought it for me. And I said,
right.
Thank you. And so we go in and we walk in and I'm seeing this thing and I'm like, we're getting touched. And I'm looking at everybody. I'm like, when you're like, I'm not ready to be touched.
Yep.
I wasn't ready. And so there's these slits in the walls. They're like ovals, like this. And they're black and there's a slit. And they would come out and they'll go pop, 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 pop. So I was like this.
I would have paid money to see that happen to you.
I was like, what happened?
Did you video that, Gerard?
And that was
I would
my
have
first
fucking
hit
paid for that.
The Beast House. And I was like, oh. And when I went back to hit back, because this one hit me hard, they slipped out of the little vagina holes.
Back in. And you couldn't get them.
Back in, and I couldn't do nothing.
Come back here with that hoodie on.
Who hit me? Who hit me? I was pissed.
You can't take all the no touch haunt.
I was pissed. I wasn't ready for it.
No one was. We didn't know. Nobody knew.
We had to walk down even more. So I walked down even more, and something reached out from.
I would have been out of there.
Reached out from this table to touch me. It touched my junk. It wasn't right. It was like, I was like, oh! And then when I did that, another pop, 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 pop. I was like, no, you didn't just do it again. Do it again. Do it. I swear. And they went right back in. I'm not lying. Am I lying?
No.
Put that comment up.
Is it comment?
The last one.
Thank you. Wait, hold on. Everything.
The last one.
No, Charmin. This is George's mom. You tuned in right on time. It was a gimmick. Yes, it was a gimmick. Yes, Charmin. It was a gimmick haunt. Thank you. And then he screamed like
Willie screamed like a girl in
no. Well, see, no. Hold on. Let me say this. Brent, shut up. Don't say that. Look. She was behind me, and Charmin is a little bit low, so she didn't see when the junk hit my twig and berries, and I was like, "Woo!" It was high octave, but thanks, Charms.
Nice.
But anyways, you don't take a black man to and we literally was like, we ain't ready for this.
Nobody knows.
We had
a conversation. We had a conversation in the haunt.
So it was like, hey, and I'm like,
yeah, they had those thick gloves on, so it felt like somebody's cat was just like.
No, you get assaulted, y'all. They say you're gonna pay me money and I'm gonna assault you, and you're gonna walk out. And you're gonna tell me how good it was.
I loved it.
The best part was the chainsaws at the end. I mean,
I'm not attending that.
Brent is a good
Me
chainsaw
neither.
person. Brent is
Me
a
and
good
Brent will be
chainsaw
sitting
person.
out there waiting.
Believe it not.
We'll watch y'all.
Yeah, we'll watch you and videotape you.
He bolted, screaming and waving his arms. Sharman, who told you to get on the show? Look, Sharm, I had
I am
fun.
excited
Look,
about a haunt in Cali, but
let me.
Which one?
Which
Wait,
one?
what?
can I say names?
Yeah.
Can I
go
say
ahead.
names? It's a touch haunt is 17th door. Willie told me about it, but I
Yeah.
want to go there.
17th door.
I don't
That
want to do
one,
that shit neither.
they do it right. That one you sign. That one they
You
tell
sign
you.
a West
They make
Coast.
sure
You sign it. You
you're
sign
going
it.
through. They make sure they say you're gonna go through hell with this one.
Mhm.
But Beast House was such a sneak. It was a sneak attack. You know when someone like what sneak attack you? Beast House. And if you want a good sneak attack, Beast House. Go to Beast House in Nashville, Tennessee. I love the show. They did a great job. But man, oh man, let the wrong person go through that thing.
Well, they're so smart about it. Like none of the actors who are like out there with you ever touch you. Like the ones who are like full on acting, but the ones in the little paddle rooms, they
Oh man,
smart.
let me tell you, we felt that. I felt every hit, and I was like, all right, next. Don't Get Left Behind, Buford
This was
Corn
fun.
Maze, The Haunted Forest. This was fun. They rolled out the red carpet for us on this one. Britt came down to Atlanta again, and we went and we did 2 haunts reviews. This was one of them. Buford Corn Maze is a haunted. Started out as a haunted pumpkin patch, excuse me, and it was family oriented, family, um, uh, feud,
Family theme. Yeah.
family theme. Thank you. And they decided to do a haunted forest, and this haunted forest every year grows bigger and bigger and bigger and bigger and bigger. And they start to kind of figure out the business model of a haunted attraction, and they have a great leader there named James Scott. James Scott, if you're watching, thank you so much for your hospitality and inviting Brent and myself and Ron there. We had such a good time. They put on a
Thank you,
good show
James.
there. And what they are about is the Halloween festival. It is the South Halloween festival where you could go and do the corn maze. Am I right? You also could do a easy children enthused hayride. And when I say the corn maze is huge. You could get lost in this labyrinth of a corn maze. It is just like like any farm and it is a farm. It started off as a farm, and this is this uh corn maze was an amazing family fun time. You can invite the whole entire family, and there's something for everybody. Am I right, Brent? Tell
Yeah.
us about you want to talk about the haunted forest?
Yes.
Go ahead.
It was a good haunt. We kind of cut the line to access because of James. Thank you, James, for that. We had a blast. The only problem I had was roots. The roots was kind of bad, but we kind of managed a way around through that. A lot of homemade
I
stuff.
think
I like the
I think
homemade glove that he was talking about, the electric.
Mhm. I think they did a good job with the trail. I mean, some roots are like dug in. I mean, this is a haunted forest. This is a haunted trails outside, and there's some indoors kind of things. But like the roots, they happen right, and if they cut it down, the trees gonna fall, and then that's probably their set. But they did the best they can, and I think they did it better than
Right.
some other people that I know. So, so I like that. But go ahead.
I tripped over a box videoing.
He tripped over a box. It was a big box that was like
You,
like it was
you,
pushed to the side. But if you know Brent, he's very tall, and he literally his daddy long legs couldn't get over. And he literally just tripped, and he went down, and I'm looking at him on the ground. And he's like, "I tripped over a box." I was like, "Yes, you did. Get on up here."
But my
ahead.
dad, though, when he came with us, he
Yeah.
was saying stuff, but he was
Oh,
hilarious.
crazy
But
stuff.
I'm
He
not
was
gonna say.
crazy.
I'm not gonna say. But
No,
we
don't
had a
say it.
blast. It was fun. Little maze. It was good. Yeah, I had it going
Yeah.
on. Homemade stuff.
They
It's
have this
awesome.
They have this
Shout out to them.
DIY do it. Yes, they had this DIY kind of design with all their stuff, right? They want to make sure that they built it, right? They're not the ones that will go to Transworld and buy a big animatronic. They are the ones that will look at Transworld, record it, and then try to do it themselves. And they make it look nice. And they did that. And you will see on a video when you guys check out the reviews coming out today, this morning. I mean, soon. But
Do
this
you
was
remember the hay bale?
that you went on. That you went
Yeah,
on.
and I was talking. I said, "See ya."
I wanted him to do his outro, right? We all have a to-do list. I want him to do his outro. And I said, "Hey, you can do the outro." I said, "Get on the hay bale," and I film you. And this is a learning curve for Brent, right? We know this. And he literally just like was talking, and he just stopped and said, "And see ya." And I looked
What
at
am
him.
I
I didn't know
missing?
what to say. What do you
What
say?
am I missing?
He was like, "And see ya." So I said, "Okay." So I
That was
walked
the end
away.
of the film.
That was the end. And I think I'm gonna
I
keep it.
love it,
Y'all,
Brent.
y'all can see, but he's growing and he's learning. But I'm like, you don't want to say, "Hey, come and check out," the haunted.
Nothing. He's just like, see ya.
Anyway,
That's
he's
it.
like, "And see ya."
I'm done talking.
I'm
It's
done.
a haunt. It's here at this location. Good.
Yeah.
See ya.
And I said,
See
"Okay."
ya.
And so I turned it on. I fell out dying because
Love
he
it.
tried it on that one. But haunted corn maze, the haunted forest. Let's see what they got here, guys. I'm going to pull up the haunted forest. Now here's the thing: I think they change it every year, but this one was "Don't Get Left Behind," and I like their
We got by
marketing.
the traffic, dude. The way you did it. Oh my god, we
Yeah,
got right in.
we got right in. We got right in. We Yeah, it was fun. I'm going to show you guys the Buford uh haunted forest. It's old school, but hopefully you guys can enjoy it.
Enough of that. Enough of that. Enough of that.
So that was their haunt in 2011.
I'm sorry, it's still playing in my
That
ears.
shit off.
Stop.
That was their haunt back in 2011.
We lost viewers because of that. Come on back, guys.
We got a better one next. This one was good.
Our
But-
video was great. But that was their promo video. They're learning, they're growing, they're using what they have. Yeah. Okay. we finally made it.
Nice.
We finally
They weren't mad
made
anymore.
Netherworld. No, they called me this morning. It was like, listen, because you're coming in late and this day wasn't approved, we can't do interviews. We can't do this. We can't do that. You can't do this, but you can still come through at 10:30 because we're sold out till 10:30. I said, okay. And we actually made our time.
Nice.
But because we didn't do it when we were supposed to, we had some stipulations. So, Netherworld killed it. 1, 2, except for Cat, knows about Netherworld.
Mm-hmm.
Can I say I walked out with sweat in my eye.
Yes.
Sweat down the crack of my eye. And it was drip dropping. Almost slipped in my pool of sweat because it was that hot.
It was
Right?
hot.
It had to be good because Will don't get scared.
I don't get scared.
Mm-mm.
But this one, I had so much fun. I
Really,
lost
inside of the attraction, I said, we was telling these monsters, I said, y'all got to turn the heat down. Turn this heat down. It is way too hot in here. I am sweating. My tank is leaking.
Ew. Brett.
He said it so nonchalant. Looking
My
sideways.
tank is leaking. All
My
right.
tank is leaking. Listen. Listen.
If you have a leaky tank,
Listen to me right
No
now.
leaky tanks.
I was praying that an air compressor would blast us again just to get a little bit of air to calm me down because it was such an overload. It like they pile so much on you that you already feel claustrophobic. You already feel like there's so much on me, and
Yeah.
it's so much. It's like you walk in it and you feel hot. Like we walked in the first room, and the heat just bellows in. You're like,
I
oh
don't know about
no,
that.
and everything is so much on you. You walk. You got to come to Georgia. Scaredy cat. Come
Okay.
to Georgia. Go through this. I will tell Ben it's time for you to go through this. You will freak out and pee your pants like never before.
Okay.
I mean,
I want
let
my
me go on
mama.
this note. So we get in, and it's blazing hot. Well, I'm behind Willie, and my dad's up front, but there's a conga line behind us, a whole group of us. And as soon as we turn that corner, there's a vortex tunnel. I said, Willie, I'm gonna put my head in your jacket because I'm not busting my ass in this fucking vortex tunnel. Well, I put my hoodie or my face in his jacket. I said, I'm looking down. He's falling all over the place. A monster's in the way. Won't let us get out.
I wasn't
Then
falling.
you get on this damn pirate ship, and the pirate ship's going up and down.
They had so many levels of the floor
It
that
felt
was
like
moved.
it because it was so.
You were walking
thin, you know?
sideways. You were walking sideways. Like I was like this, holding on to a prop, coming down.
Yes,
Brent's
like
going
that.
up, I'm going down. We're like, whoa. Their vortex tunnel.
Oh, tell them about
Gerard, hold on. The vortex tunnel was so long and reinvented. They repurposed their vortex tunnel, and I'd never been to one that was so long. And I was like, oh heck yeah! And I was dizzy. I felt like I was dizzy. I loved every minute about it. His head was in my back saying, I can't do it. And I said, Brent, look up. He was like this. He looked up. Go ahead.
But the sets was on point. There was a scare on every corner.
God.
Willie grabbed a girl's titty behind me.
Willie.
It was an accident. So this monster comes out of us and he swings at us. And I'm like, ah! And I reach back, thinking that Brent's behind me. No, Brent's right here. And I went, huh.
Nice, Will.
But I don't know. It's like it's a mirror maze, but not a mirror maze. You walk on the mushy floor, and the room's moving like this, like you're going to a different room. I don't know what you call that, but then the clowns close in on you, and you claustrophobic.
Oh my! Let me tell you, this clown hallway. They had clowns moving in on you, just like, and you're like, what? And this clown comes swinging from over your head. And it's like, all like scarecrow, just over this. And you're like, what the And we went to this one part where this guy's on a zip line and he came. He had his wings flapping. That was the first time I fell back. I was like, whoa! Boom! I was like, somebody get me up and give me some water and some milk.
The section was my favorite.
I need some water and some freaking milk.
The sets, it was so good. I had a blast, but it was so hot. The second one was basically aliens, I would say. Alien invasion or
yeah, we did too.
Or something. Planet X.
We did. So they do a big, large one, and they do a smaller one, and which I called it the less scary one. But let me tell you, I went to this place in 2018 in their new location, and let me tell you, the second one was whack. It was weak. I was like, I didn't really like it. Let me tell you this time. This year, I felt like they made it longer, and they actually put effort into it. I was so amazed. I got scared. This one girl, I know she's a black sister because she had some anger to let loose. And she was dressed as a cyborg, and she had these things on her hands, and she came on, pow! And she looked at me. I fell back and said, black sister. Then I walk around the island and she gets me again.
This guy scared me 3.
Then she comes out of the corner of a crack, and gets me again and looks at me and go. The scares was impeccable. They would scare you multiple times.
That's when it's really
to
good.
show you that I got
away
you.
from him.
I got you again, and I got you another
get
time.
You again, yeah. That's
When you
it's
get a
good.
scare actor like that to scare you like that, you have to applaud them.
Mm-hmm.
I did. It was good. Well, we had a blast. That was awesome. The
Remember,
the like sets was awesome. Everything was off the chain. You got to come to Georgia. It is fun. You will love.
Yeah, you will love it. You'll love it. And here is Netherworld for you guys. Check it out. This is the Netherworld show. Here we go.
Come on in. This is Netherworld Haunted House, rated the #1 haunted house in America, with the undying horror and parasitic. Grab your friends and explore one of the most mind-blowing haunted attractions in existence. Tickets are limited, so get yours now at beerworlds.com. Come see us. Netherworld Haunted House, where monsters dwell.
They got a fantastic location. Like,
let me tell you, the
This is for all creators everywhere. Enter Artlist Creative Fest for the chance to win.
I'm so sorry. Remove that. Yeah, go ahead. That show was so good. It will flip you out. Kat, I just want you to go through this, and I just want to sit, and I want to just like now tell me your thoughts. It's such visually overload. You look up and you see a big animatronic in the air, right? You look past that animatronic, you see a scare actor like. You look to the right of it, lights. You look to the left of it, another monster. You can't. They're looking on top of you.
Yeah.
They have so many cameras. I looked into the camera. I said, "Ben, I'm hot. I'm dying. This is great." They sent someone out to make sure I was okay.
Wow.
Just saying, that show.
I want to go see it then.
The tickets go up to $75.
Holy shit!
Jesus.
That's what I'm saying. And they don't even.
I paid $150.
They touch you, but they don't touch you. The animatronics touch you. But let me tell you.
I see. Yeah.
But let me tell you, it's worth it. The lines were so lit. Let me tell you my story. And my mom told Brent, I'm gonna tell you this story, and we're gonna move on. So I went to Netherworld one day, and I scared there. I went undercover to scare there. Don't tell Ben.
You were saying that.
And the amount of people that go through this attraction is like Unbelievable. Thousands. I would say they hit about 10,000. About 10,000. Okay, I'm almost done. Dang, y'all. God, let me just spell my story. Yeah, y'all ready to go? Let me tell my story. I gotta eat. It's Sunday. I gotta watch the game.
Oh, yeah, go second.
Okay, fine. Him right there. Them right there. Anyways, so I went and I scared. We scared about, I think, 10,000 or more. Looking to be a part of a community while getting dished Halloween horror and haunt industries happenings? Well, you're in luck. Word on the street is that, yep, That's Scary now has Patreon, accepting like-minded individuals to engage, participate, and have a little fun within our new horror family. Get exclusive content, merch, messages from the cast, be members only, be invited to some exclusive members only events and notable horror events. Sign up to become a Patreon member today. Yes, we want you to be a Patreon member. We need your support. We have so much content and engagement that we want to give you, and we got some bills. So come on, y'all. Join and be our Patreon member today.
Hello, boys and girls. Halloween is here, and many Velasquez films have many tricks and treats and all kinds of frightful, delightful surprises. Enter our Halloween sweepstakes. Text horror to 1-312-409-7992 now and get your free merchandise to the last film, The Last House of Horror. The clock is ticking. Text now.
Yo, if you like what you have just heard, subscribe now or forever hold your screams.